into the biggest showdowns in Marvel history. Today, we'll be covering the epic battle between Sentry and Null. This confrontation was nothing short of a cosmic-level event, pitting one of the most powerful Avengers against symbiotes. Let's break down their powers, abilities, and what led to this Sentry, also known as Robert Reynolds, possesses the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns. His strength is godlike, surpassing even Thor and the Hulk. Sentry's abilities include molecular manipulation, energy projection, superhuman durability, and incredible speed. He has battled the Void, his dark alter ego, and his unstable nature has always made him a wild card in the Mond universe. In his battle with Null, Sentry's sheer power alone would make him a formidable opponent, but his biggest weakness is his mental instability. Null's darkness could prey on that instability, making this fight even more. Null, the ancient god of the symbiotes, existed before the universe as we know it. His power is derived from the darkness, and his mastery over the symbiote hive mind makes him nearly unstoppable. Null wields the Necrosword, capable of slaying gods and cosmic beings, and he commands an endless army of symbiotes. His ultimate goal? To plunge the universe back into darkness. In this fight, Null's powers are nearly limitless. His darkness is not just physical but psychological. As the embodiment of chaos and destruction, Null could exploit the mental vulnerabilities of Sentry, turning him into his puppet. The battle between Sentry and Null starts with Sentry flying at incredible speed, aiming to take Null down before he can spread his darkness. In an explosive clash, Null unleashes his symbiote forces, wrapping Sentry in tendrils of living darkness. But Sentry's power of the sun burns through the symbiotes, and for a moment, it looks like Sentry might have the upper hand. But Null's Necrosword strikes, slashing through Sentry's defenses. The sheer force of the blow sends Sentry crashing into the earth. As Null moves in for the kill, Sentry's eyes glow with energy, and he releases a massive solar explosion, incinerating Null's symbiote army in one hit. Null retaliates with darkness, and for a moment it seems like the void within Sentry begins to awaken. Null senses the instability and begins manipulating Sentry's mind, turning his greatest strength into his greatest weakness. As Sentry battles both Null and his own inner demons, the battle becomes one of raw power versus psychological warfare. Despite his incredible strength, Sentry ultimately falls to Null's manipulation. In a devastating moment, Null rips Sentry in half, solidifying his victory and establishing his dominance over Earth's greatest heroes in the end. Null's ancient power and dark manipulation proved too much for Sentry to handle. Even with the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns, Sentry's mental instability was his downfall. This battle was a true testament to the godlike power of Null and the chaotic nature of Sentry. Who do you think could have stood a chance against Null? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to LegendaryZComics.